Raw Sports Radio, man. We back at it again, man. Super Bowl 58, man. But before we get started, man, fellas, I want to talk about, man, what's going on with Pat Mahomes' dad, man. Three straight weekends in a row, man. First, he started out talking about, Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift, saying he didn't want to be in the same booth with her. I think we gave him the benefit of doubt. We took his side. Then the second week, the last week, he came out along with you know, uh, Odell Beckham father, who came out and said Lamar cost the game, and then Patrick Mahomes' dad came out and said he's smoking on Lamar Jackson. And now third consecutive week. This time it's not good, man, and it's not even up for discussion. The man comes, he get caught with his sixth DUI, man. What is going on? I need to know what's going on with Pat Mahomes' dad and the timing of this situation. What is he thinking, fellas?
Yeah, that's rough, man.
Situation. What is he thinking, fellas?
We got to keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? We was we was giving dude a pass, man. We was giving him a pass. We took it easy on him, and we was all over OBJ daddy. You know what I'm saying? This dude, cool dude and all, but bro, you got to relax, bro. Like your son trying to win a Super Bowl, and you around here drinking and driving and shit. Like that's wild. Like you already did time in jail for this shit. 50-some years old, man. 50-some years old. You know what it's like to be a professional athlete. It's like no excuses, man, for this shit. No excuses.
None whatsoever.
This motherfucker won't bring in that negative light. You know what I'm saying? And he's still in jail. He ain't even out.
I thought they said he got. I thought he had $10,000 bond.
Yeah, they gave him a bond, but from last I looked, he wasn't out. Maybe he is. Let me check.
Yeah, I thought they say he got released. Yeah, that's a bad look.
Pat, so let him sit in there a little bit for the Super Bowl, just so he can't get in no more trouble. Leave, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, what kind of timing is that, Pops?
So evidently, they said it's the sixth time, so this can't be something new. So I guess Pat Mahomes been keeping him out of it. Out of trouble, man. So
yeah, he did 40 days in jail a couple years ago.
Yeah, that was 2018.
I'm not sure if it's the sixth time. That's what I was told. So
he served that on the weekend.
I think
they said they covered up about a total of 6 of them. That's what I heard on the.
I think it's 4.
This is fourth one.
Yeah, I think it's the 4th one.
Yeah, I know one on there say he had just got tickets or something, so it wasn't no big deal the first one. And the second time he had the 40 days, which he did on the weekend.
Imagine how that'd be for a regular person, man. Wouldn't get a second chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these days they put that monitor in your car. You got to blow in it before you can even crank your car.
Right. That's what he's gonna be on. Just watch. Just wait.
So, like, you can't place blame on nobody but him or whatever. But man, I hate to be that guy to say it, but Pat, your daddy a drunk, bro. Get that man a driver, bro. You signed for $500 million, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You signed for $500 million, man. Get your daddy a driver, bro.
Hey, man. That's crazy. You right. You making more. You gotta do better, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. We was kind of on this topic little while back when we were saying, well, you know, how are we gonna take care of family or whatever, however we was talking, man. But
Yeah.
come on, Pat Jr. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
let Pops let Pops kick back and enjoy life the way he want to enjoy it. If he want to be drunk all day, man, let the man be drunk all day. Get him a bodyguard and a driver, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let that man be great, bro. That's that
What you
half.
say to that?
That's that half breed in him, bro. That's the half breed in him. You know what I'm saying? That other half of them saying, nah, you know what? Nah, we ain't doing that.
Nah, the half breed's supposed to say, "Hey, get him a driver," like you said. But you know, Pat Mahomes there probably got a strong personality. He like, man, I don't need nobody escorting me. You know what I'm saying? I did this my whole career. I know what I'm doing. You know.
Shit, give me an escort and throw a masseuse in it in a barber while you at it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Motherfucker escort. Yes, sir. I don't want to drive. I'm gonna get in the back of the Maybach.
All right.
So will he be smoking on that Purdy next weekend?
That boy, he finna smoke 7 of them.
Yeah, I hate that for him.
Yeah, man. They be looking for us, man. You know, so they had his license plate. They was like, man, I know that ain't who we think it is. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't Big Pat. That can't be Big Pat.
Right.
Especially after he said he didn't want to sit by Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that was it for him, right, Trav?
Yeah, they looking for it.
Right. They looking for them.
That APB out on
Yeah. He jumped to the front of the list, Joe. They got all the license plates for Big Pat cars.
Yeah,
man.
He'll get out of there. He got enough money.
Oh hell yeah!
But that's crazy though, man. But so that's that, man. And on to the next thing, man. I just want to ask y'all, man, right now while we can. Before this next Sunday, man, Super Bowl takeoff February 11th. Starting time, I think some sites said 5:30, some said 6 o'clock. But haven't heard who was going to be performing. I don't know if y'all know. But I just want to go and get y'all predictions, man. And I think the over and under was 47.5, and they have the 49ers as a 2-point favorite. Who do y'all got, man? And who do y'all got in this Super Bowl?
Dave, did I hear you? Did I just hear you correctly? The 49ers are the favorite?
Oh yeah, they got them as a 2-point favorite.
Man,
-2. That was on the USA Today. -2.5, I think.
I'm finna place a bet right now. Before that change.
Yeah, man.
I got.
Oh, you shocked by that?
Yes,
I'm shocked by that.
I mean, Baltimore was the favorite, so why wouldn't the 49ers be the favorite?
Baltimore and Brock Purdy is why. You know what I'm saying? That's why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna say it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He cool. He a game manager, man. He ain't no Super Bowl dude, bro. We talking about Patrick Mahomes, bro. Patrick Mahomes ain't supposed to be no underdog.
I mean, they I don't know. I look at it. They team just wasn't that good this year to me. I'm amazed they even in the Super Bowl.
What was their record? 12-5.
They lost only 5, or did they lose 6?
No, sir. No.
Let me make sure.
Yeah, look that up.
I mean, they gotta have a bye week. They can't lose 6. They can't win 12 and lose 6. They gotta have a bye. That's 18 games.
12-5.
Well, they might have been 12-5. Yeah.
That's 12-5. And didn't they lose them like three 3 games super duper early. You know
No,
what
they
I'm
was
saying?
11-6 this year.
Okay, 11. Okay, they was
Okay,
11-6.
okay.
That's Patrick Mahomes though, dog. That's the motherfucker that keep doing it. Like you, that's
Man,
who
really,
I'm going.
Can you count
really
them out?
to tell you the truth, it was the same thing last year. Without Tyreek Hill, that's a totally different offense. Totally different. That's why I was surprised.
But I think that the Chiefs won last year, right? If my memory serves me
You
correct.
goddamn
Yeah,
right.
they won against the Eagles.
Okay, okay. What Tyree Hill win? Oh,
He won.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We can say that, but
yeah. Let
I
him
mean,
stay
it
away a
showed
little
on the
longer. We
field.
don't miss him yet.
Yeah, I know they'll say that. Everybody'll say that.
Yeah. Let him keep running his routes.
Yeah, but yeah, because he only hardly go deep down the field. It's all little short passes. And I know
Mm.
a lot of them games they lost. Once you shut Kelsey down, if a team shut Kelsey down, Kansas City lose every time. That's why I don't understand the defensive schemes of these
They
teams when
really
they
ain't got
playing.
no real weapons on the team.
Nah, he ain't got no outside weapon.
Right. It's just the tight end.
Yeah, because the Ravens, they played pretty good defense against them. They just Lamar Jackson just he bust up in a big moment.
Yeah, they.
But I'm going with the 49ers because they got better talent. They got a better overall team. I'm going with the 49ers.
I'm on DraftKings right now. Kansas City favorite. But it's really really close. That's gonna change a couple times throughout the week probably. But I'm definitely going with Sir Patrick. Definitely going with Sir Patrick, man. Dave, who you going with?
No, he
Dave,
probably going with
going with Pat Mahomes.
yeah. He going with Patty Milk.
Brock Purdy, man. He's done his job. You know what I'm saying? He's done better than his job.
Yeah,
They've been
he did a hell of a job last week.
yeah. No, it's a little bit off subject, but that what's his name? Warren Sapp and been going at Cam Newton about Brock Purdy. I don't know if you saw that, Trav.
No, I ain't see it.
I know Brock Purdy snapped back though. Brock Purdy said it's 90 it's 90 quarterbacks on NFL rosters and you not one of them. He told that to Cam Newton, bro.
I mean, I don't know why. A lot of them were talking shit about what Cam said, but he got the right to say that. He was
Right, and the people,
MVP. He went to
yes,
he was the reason. He was saying that because he was like, you got to be the reason for your team to win.
yeah,
He was saying about them game managers, you just gotta not lose the game. That's what he was saying about him. He said Tua, Jared Goff,
come on,
and
man.
it was one more. He said,
Did he say Hurts?
"No, it wasn't Hurts. It was Tua, Purdy, Goff. I forgot the other one. It was one more." He said, and they was in the playoffs too.
So for the 49ers, let's break it down. Okay, the 49ers and the Chiefs. Now, who would you say has the better defense?
49ers,
Who has the better offense?
49ers.
49ers had a better offense?
I mean, to me,
Okay. All right, I give you that. Who has the better coach?
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Special teams.
I don't know about the special team. I can't say on that.
Chiefs got a better special team.
Yeah.
I think that the only thing that Frisco got is a better defense. They got a better defense, but they playing against Patrick Mahomes.
So you don't think they
I don't think they got a chance in hell.
you don't think they running back better? They receivers are better?
Christian McCaffrey for sure. For sure. But guess what? It's something about Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Everybody in the world know where the ball going. And they can't do shit about it. They can't do shit about it.
I'll tell you, man. I don't know, man. I'll just tell you that they probably gonna let it be a close game though. It is a flip of the coin either way. But also, 49ers had the second best offense points per game this year, behind Miami Dolphins, who got Tyreek Hill. So that is a good fact right there. I think Kansas City. Their offense was nice, so they still did pretty good. Top 10 offense.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Patrick Mahomes, that motherfucker bad. I ain't gonna lie. I can't take nothing away from him.
They got experience. This is 4th Super Bowl, Joe. And how Patrick Mahomes? 28 or some shit?
Probably so.
Yeah.
So he been in the league, what, 6 years?
Yeah. Yeah. We passed up. We passed up on this mark and took Trubinsky. I ain't gonna never understand that shit. We passed up on him and took Trubinsky.
I mean, you know, you never know.
Yeah, I know. We finna go through that again, but I don't care. But it is what it is.
Y'all know Purdy, you know, like I say, he played pretty good that last game, second half. Because they had him on lock the first half. Detroit should have been going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Man, you really believe that? I'm glad that they didn't, man.
I'm glad they didn't, because I think it'd be a better game with the 49ers, but how they played that first half, you would have thought the game was over. But I knew the game wasn't over. Because I was sitting there, and me and some other people were watching. I kept saying, knowing they coach, I knew the 49ers would come back. I ain't know if they were going to win or not, but I knew they were going to come back in the game. And they played totally different the second half, and they let the 49ers off the hook and make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. They coach jagged that game. But to his defense, that's the way he played all year. You know what I'm saying? He getting nailed. He getting nailed for that. But he played that way all year. And you know, and I don't get mad when players and coaches stay true to themselves or do what got them there. You know what I'm saying? Now, when they get to doing weird shit, different shit, then I got a problem with it. But if they sticking to what they did to get there, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I get mad with it. Yeah, he made it, but a lot of times they make it off the just the talent you have out there on the field. That's why you overcome a lot of situations. But just like during the season, some of them losses they had, it was his fault.
Yeah.
It wasn't the player's fault. It was his fault. I don't really like that coach. I said, you know, he make a lot of dumb decisions.
Yep. Man, that's that, man.
And one more thing, you know, Kansas City, the second half of that game, Baltimore shut their ass down. They ain't scored a point in the second half. So
That's true.
and 49 defense pretty good too. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Day, that's who you going with, Patty Milk?
Oh, I'm going with Pat Mahomes, man. All day,
Yeah,
man.
that's why I'm going with Purdy.
Yeah, I just placed my bet on DraftKings just now.
Hey, so check this out, man. Your boy Rasheed Wallace, man. You know I'm about to go with this, Angelo.
Let's do it.
Your boy Rasheed Wallace, man. He what's this in the background? Your boy Rasheed Wallace came out and said that Mike wasn't all that good of as a defender. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know, he seen motherfuckers bust his ass, and a lot of young cats remember when Iverson crossed Jordan or whatever and whatnot. But I'm assuming he talking before the '90s and all of that, and when he played against him. But he said Jordan is an overrated defender. Man, y'all calling cap on that, or I mean, or what, bro? Because or do you have a valid point? Because Gilbert Arenas came out right after him and said that Jordan is more like a net defender. He gets the weakest offensive player just so he can roam around on the defensive end, and you know, and just roam freely and make plays. To me, that's all defense. So you know, y'all say that to what? Being that the man has the defensive numbers that he got. Do I need to repeat it? You know, do I need to repeat them?
Nah, we definitely got the accolades down.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, man. First, I'm gonna address Rasheed. You know, Rasheed trying to fucking get his podcast popping.
Exactly.
You fucking sit up and you seen firsthand what Jordan do defensively. Rasheed Wallace was on that Washington Wizards team with Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, and Mitch Richmond, and all that, and Rod Strickland, who motherfucking Jordan sent their ass home in the playoffs. You seen what he did to Mitch Richmond. Is Mitch Richmond in the Hall of Fame? If not, he should be. He got 25.
I don't think so.
He got 25,000 motherfucking points. He should be in the Hall of Fame if he ain't.
Yeah, he should be.
Good point. Yeah.
And Mike humbled that motherfucker and swept their ass. Fresh off, this was fresh when Juwan signed that $100 million contract and all that old shit, man. Man, Rasheed, you smoking, bro. You smoking. Gilbert, the shit that he said, that's true about a lot of people. That's for me, in my opinion, that's true about Dwayne Wade. You know what I'm saying? It's true about Allen Iverson, even though Allen Iverson wasn't considered a defender, but they did that. They did that for Allen Iverson and some more guys, but they didn't do that for Michael Jordan, bro. Michael Jordan, and I ain't even know Michael Jordan dude, man, but Michael Jordan was a competitor. He took the best dude. He took the second best dude because Scotty took the best dude.
Yeah, right.
And they alternated on him. Mike had his turn at it too. Mike had his turn at it too. And also, let's say what Gilbert's saying is true. But it's not. But let's say it is true. It would be to a coach's advantage, in my opinion, to save a little bit of Mike energy if you need him to get 40.
Smartest thing to do. Why wouldn't you?
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, Gilbert, you talking out the side of your neck, bro. You talking out the side of your neck. I know maybe some athletes hate the way Mike gets put up on this pedestal and they tired of it or whatever, but shit. If anybody belong on that motherfucker, is him.
Yep. That's
You know
exactly what it is.
We talk about all day long with, man, who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Jordan, Kobe, Kareem, Wilt, LeBron, and woo. But you ain't never, ever, ever heard a motherfucker not say Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never heard
Right. Every
that,
time, man. Every time.
Stop trying to take credit for that, man, bro. That shit is earned, bro. He did what he did is earned. Like, why these motherfuckers study taking shots at the throne, man? Unnecessary shots at that. You niggas is not finna change nobody's opinion. We can't go back and change history. That shit is documented. Like, bro, you can't stop this shit. You done bought your kids this man's shoes.
Yeah, too, like Gil, he's saying what he's saying. If it's so simple like that, why he wasn't doing it?
Yeah.
Why he wasn't playing defense like that then?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And now one of them been an all defensive player. Him or Rasheed Wallace. So I don't even know why they even speaking on his defense when you weren't playing no good defense. So I don't even understand.
Rasheed was a good defender though.
He was all right. He never
Rasheed
made a defensive team.
He never made a defensive
He was
team
the
because
on-ball defender and the post defender. Great. One of the greatest.
Yeah, that's because he wasn't a starter a lot of his career. But you know what I'm
saying? I mean, also,
he was a starter most of his career.
He was a starter, but also there isn't a stat for a guy who just flat out hold his man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a stat for. It's stats for like blocking and stealing and all that. But Rasheed was a disciplined defender. He ain't go for the steals all the time. He ain't go for the blocks. Most of the blocks, a lot of times the blocks and stuff come from off-ball defense. Come from the steals and stuff. Sometimes that can come from
from hustling.
Yeah, from hustling and stuff, man. Off ball, stuff like that. But as the Rasheed was the one who did the dirty work, that don't show up in the stat department. Like for why he'll put lockdown defense on the guy. He might not get a steal or a block from it, but even though he does, he might not. But everybody already know who did all the dirty work. But the stats don't show that because the stats honor more the offensive side and blocking steals. That's it. But Rasheed was the glue guy for real. Like he really, was a post defender and an on ball defender. I mean, he can go out on the perimeter. So yeah, man, Rasheed was.
Because Ben Wallace used to hold it, man.
And then like they said, Ben Wallace was an off ball. Like he did a lot of blocking. Yeah, he off ball and he did have some on ball blocks. He was roaming. He was the chief of the defense.
Yeah, Rasheed Wallace, he was pretty good, but he probably one of them guys won't make the Hall of Fame either.
Nah, he definitely won't make the Hall.
Now I tell you, Mitch Richmond, he did get inducted in 14. He made it.
Yeah, he should have been. It took them too long.
Yeah, that's what I said.
If he didn't get in 2014, that was way too fucking long.
Yeah, that was too long. I don't know. A lot of people say that about Jordan because, Pippen, they put Pippen on the best scores or whatever. But, they're going to do that because Mike was the man on offense.
Yeah.
So how many of your best offensive players are sticking the best player on the other team the whole game? It's not happening.
No, it's not because they got to save some of that energy, man. They got to save
Yeah,
some
you
of that
got
damn.
to. But for a guard, he sure had a lot of steals and he had a lot of blocks.
I think it should be a pecking order, man. When it comes to bro, when it comes to Michael Jordan, like it should be a selective few people that can say something about Michael Jordan, man. It should be only a couple people, and Rashid ain't one, and neither is motherfucking Gilbert. You brought the echo back, Dave. But yeah, neither is Gilbert, man. And I rock with
Yeah,
Gilbert.
that's
I rock with
that's
him.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
crazy. Go ahead.
yeah. I fuck with both of them, Sheed and Gil. They know both of them were good in their time. Then I fuck with they be on the podcast. I fuck with them and shit.
Yeah. All right, Dave. What you got next, baby? What's the
All right,
name
I'm
of
back.
Rashid podcast? Anybody know?
Ah, man, that's a good one because I think he just started out.
Like the underdog.
Yep, that's it.
It's on Underdog though. It's definitely on Underdog.
Oh, okay.
They all up on the Underdog, man. That's a lot of them guys, Gilbert Arenas, Rashid now, and who else? Mason Cam, they on the Underdog.
Yeah, they
Well, yeah,
starting to
man.
do it.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy though, man, to criticize Jordan about something that's smart. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Jordan was a defensive liability. You
No.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wasn't a defensive liability. He led the league in steals twice, and you know what I'm saying? He was the best shot blocking guard up until a couple of years ago when Dwayne Wade became that by a few more blocks. You know what I'm saying? He did all that in a short amount of time. I don't know if y'all said this already, but yeah, that's crazy, man. I think that was smart. If you really think about it, it's smart the way that Jordan played defense, though. You know what I'm
Allegedly, bro.
saying?
I think he really dug in, man. Gilbert opinion a little off track for me. I think that Scottie Pippen is clearly a better defender than Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan was a great defender, and that happened to had another great defender on his team. And with Scottie there, they try to bring Jordan defensive abilities down, which is wild because he played great defense. And to try to sit
Yeah,
up and make it seem like he was a cherry picker is absurd to me.
yeah, I think Scotty was longer than Jordan, so yeah, he was gonna be more effective. But you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the reason why. But it's easy. Jordan 6'5", and Scotty was 6'8",
Mm-hmm.
and with a way longer wingspan. So it is what it is. But yeah, they can't take, like you said. Jordan, man, was more effective being that he could, play defense. He could choose whoever was dominating. Jordan was coming to double. So if it's Pat Ewing's coming up with a fadeaway or Akeem or anybody, he coming from behind, he blocking that shit. It could be Shaq trying to post up and get in position. Just right when he think he got position, Jordan come out of nowhere, snatch the ball from him or block the ball. So
Yeah.
he guarding his man and your man. He got the assignment of 1.5. Hey man, but yeah, that's that though, man. But I also wanted to ask y'all, man. I think who was that man that came out? Somebody had a former player. I don't know who it was, but they said that a former player came out and said that Heat culture deserves they owe Jimmy Butler a lot of that credit. It should go to Jimmy Butler because you know what I'm saying. Without Jimmy, right? And then and I can understand that because Dwayne Wade also he deserves a lot of that credit too because without them, I mean it's all predicated on the superstar, man. So there you go.
I don't know, man. It was around even before Dwayne Wade.
But was it
Even
winning?
though, I mean, they didn't win a championship, but they had tough teams. They played tough. Like when they had Lonzo Mourning and a lot
And
of
Tim
other
Hardaway.
guys. Yeah, they played tough.
Dan Marley. Yeah.
I don't know about no Heat
So
culture
really go to
shit,
Pat
man.
Riley.
I don't know about that shit either because I guess that was a New York culture or you can't say it came from the Lakers because Magic said fuck Pat Riley. We're gonna run our own system. And that's what he did. Showtime Magic, Showtime Lakers. And then when he went to New York, when did he culture begin in New York? Where did he get that philosophy from New York? And then it carried on down to the Heat, Miami.
New York played tough too.
Yeah, they played tough. That's what I'm saying. Did it begin there?
These motherfuckers bought a championship, bro.
That's what they've been doing, man.
They bought a couple championships, man.
A couple of them talking about some Heat culture.
Who you say about them?
The Heat.
Oh yeah, you talking about with LeBron?
Yeah, that ain't culture.
Yeah, they bought that. And he got 3 players with $100 million contract. Yeah, that was bought.
They even bought the first championship, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they traded for Shaq. You know what I'm saying? But then they brought in White Chocolate, Antoine Walker,
Gary Payton.
Yeah.
But see, you got to think the year before that when they had Lamar Odom and Caron Butler, they was very close to going with that team that nobody thought was gonna be close to doing anything. So they was on the cusp of going. Really, they didn't even have to get Shaq and some of them other players. They just could have kept Lamar Odom and Caron Butler and got a couple more pieces.
Yeah, that was 2 seasons before, Trap. That was 2 seasons before.
Yeah, 2 seasons before.
Yeah, Lamar Odom, right. Dwayne Wade. I think they had Caron Butler too.
Yeah, because you remember they traded up to the Lakers.
And if I'm not mistaken, they did have Eddie Jones on the team too.
Yeah. Yeah, so they were pretty good.
Yeah, that shit overrated. Because all they trying to do is what they're gonna do is hurt themselves, man. They're gonna go in there. It's gonna be a star player coming out of college, at least a player with the potential to be a star, and they're not gonna let that player be who he is. They're gonna try to change him and tell him, look, we had great players to come before you. You're gonna do it our way, and that's just gonna kill the player mojo, man. And they're gonna hurt themselves. Cause all that good old boy system and that white boy shit, trying to tell a nigga how to live a nigga's life and how to be, it ain't gonna work, Angelo. Chav, y'all know this shit, man. They always come with this shit how we do things. You only basing that shit based on what you seen come through here. Like, all of those philosophies don't work for everybody. A good leader, you can't treat everybody the same.
True.
No, you can't. But some places that's how they run shit. You either get in line or hey, you're gonna get up out of here.
You tell that to role players though. That works for role players. That don't work for stars.
Nah, you can't treat everybody the same.
Well,
Everybody ain't worth the same. Goddamn it.
You know, they let who they want to let these stars. I tell people this all the time. It's a slew of players. Like if they had the ball in their hands, they got the green light. They can shoot the ball 30 times every game. There's a lot of players that could be stars in the league. It's just who they let be the star. Cause you ain't just automatically a star.
You can say that it's a lot of players that can be stars, but what do you do? How do you define a star? Like, is it somebody who scored 25 points? Because a lot of players in the NBA, almost a third of them could, or maybe even half of them could score 25 points if you give them enough shots. So at what expense? You know how? Well, you know, I say if you can get a guy who can score 25 points at a high efficiency rate, then yeah, that's a star. But yeah, to your point, like Westbrook scored 32 points in the season, but we know it wasn't efficient.
Yeah. A lot of them players be like that.
That make him a star.
That's just like to me, like everybody be on the Celtics bandwagon or whatever. They this, they that. It's so many games I see with Jason Tatum or Brown. They have so many bad shooting nights. You know, it'll make up for it because they gonna go to the free throw. They gonna get the call. But that's a lot of stars though. That's how it go. That's why I've been saying this a long time. Anybody, a lot of them can be a star. They had the same opportunity to shoot the ball 30 times, 25 to 30 times a game. A lot of them are average 25 to 30 points. It's just all about the opportunity, and that's what it's all about. It's what they see in you, and if they want you to be that, they're gonna make you that. If they don't want you to be that, shit, you won't be. You'll be, you know, you take certain shot, and the coach gonna take you out the game. Like, nah, you ain't that, so you gonna get on the bench. They'll shut you down real quick.
True enough.
So you gotta look how they started blackballing Carmelo.
Yeah.
Carmelo still was a good scorer. He still was a great player. They started blackballing.
Yeah,
They did AI the same way before that.
Oh.
When AI and Melo and when they decide to bring you down, and if you give them the littlest reason, they will.
Yeah, you don't go along with what they want you to do, hey, they'll cut your water off.
All right. Well, next week, man, we're gonna get into this. Dr. J Shade, man. He said, a lot of things happened in the NBA. A lot of great things happened before the Michael Jordan era. Said that, Jordan. A lot of fans think that Jordan was the only one. He wasn't the only one. So, we'll get to this next week, man. I had like Angelo, you already know, man. I had an accident or whatever, man.
Yeah,
Just happened, man. So yeah, that threw everything off, man. So I had to deal with the law and all of that stuff. So, but yeah, man. Next week we're gonna get back to that, man. And Dr. J with this. Yeah, I mean one, like me and like me and Fidel was saying, man. Dr. J can't make up his mind. One moment he's saying Kareem, once before he said Jordan. Now he's saying LeBron, and he just can't make his mind up. Now he's saying he's better than Jordan. So
that's what I was just about to say. It must be ain't nobody got his name in the GOAT conversation, so
that's
he's
it.
just all over the place.
He bitter, man. Yeah, he mad about that. He was mad that Kareem wouldn't retire earlier. Go ahead.
I say I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, man. We'll have some Jordan haters on. Gotta keep.
But I wonder if there any clips of players saying stuff about him when his name was ringing before Jordan even came to the league. It was Dr. J.
Well, they I
know he ain't even in the.
What'd you say?
They wasn't, they wasn't doing a whole lot of interviews back then for somebody to come out and hate on him when he was, when it was his time.
Oh yeah, it was a little different. They'll have a few interviews here and there, but not how it is, these days.
Yeah. Like I said, Trav, we're gonna start getting down to putting these players in their right range, man. Their right perspective, and their right order, man. Because a lot of NBA modern day NBA fans are clueless, which I find it crazy. How do you rank a player in the top 10 if you haven't seen the whole list? You can't. You can't speak on it. You can't say this player is better. I don't give a fuck who it is out there. There ain't nobody better than this. It can't be. You never know because that player probably got his game from somebody before. You never
Yeah,
know if Dr. J is the best because there was a Connie Hawkins before Dr. J. You know what I'm saying? You never, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it all goes down to that. You got a lot of guys who ain't even mentioned. I'm not saying they're gonna be in a GOAT conversation, but they definitely deserve to be in the top 30. A lot of guys we done left out. So we need to get down to that, Trav and Angelo. I need y'all boys to do y'all homework, man. Tighten up on that, on refreshing y'all memory because we need to start having these conversations, man.
Man,
Youth
shit, I'm ready for
deserve
that.
the truth. The youth deserve the truth, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. So that's it, man. I mean, we're gonna come with the list, man. We're gonna have a pool, man. We're gonna vote on the pool. Put up a poll next week, but that's all I got for tonight, fellas. All right, man. Yeah, I was inconvenienced tonight, man. So it is what it is. Still came through. All right, though, man. That's it. It is what it is. Make sure you go subscribe. Make sure if you haven't by now, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to Raw Sports Radio and subscribe to Whatever the Fuck I Want podcast with D'Angelo. We'll be on in a couple more days. I send the link on Facebook or whatever, the YouTube channel, and I probably post it in on the comments on this right here in the description box. So, man, y'all tune in, man. We really be acting up on Talk Shit Tuesdays. So, man, we're going to sign out from there, man. We out, man. Keep it raw, y'all.
Keep it raw, man. Peace out, fellas.